Hi everyone, I'm here with Isabel Bathurst, who's the CEO of LegalAi Limited. Got to get the limited in. Hi Isabel.
Hi.
It's really good to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So you're a solicitor.
I am a solicitor.
Still practicing officially?
I am still practicing. I'm a consultant solicitor.
Okay.
Under the umbrella of an organisation where I get a profit share, but I have my own caseload.
Okay.
And still practice.
Oh, I guess you still have. When did you found LegalAi Limited?
It's very new. I founded the company literally last July. It's we've spent several months working solely with legal tech developers, but it was an ideology coming from being approached by a tech company wanting to bring a tool into the legal sector, but wanting to partner with lawyers so the lawyers could build the tech. So it's built by lawyers for lawyers.
Yeah.
So it's having that real legal input into the whole process of how the tool operates.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at processes, it's looking at how a lawyer looks at that.
A specific type of law? Or?
It can be anything in legal.
What's your area?
So that's what's interesting is that I've decided that the best use case is the one I know.
Yeah.
And I've worked in personal injury, clinical negligence, so litigation, but with a very niche area of practice. And it's interesting because what AI is able to do with things like medical records and large documents just makes the whole process of the job easier.
Yeah. I always wanted to do personal injury. I ended up in construction litigation, which is why I'm no longer a lawyer. I do not recommend it. Sorry for Norton Road, but they don't listen. So the tech company approached you to build products.
So
I mean, I get this solicitor input. I think that's crucial. Yeah. Or whoever it might be, the kind of agile approach of actually bringing the end user in.
Yes.
But so they specifically approached you.
The reason for that is that I've been working as a consultant with a portfolio of different hats, and one of the things I've been doing is working as a solicitor advising law firms about their operations and process. Awesome. And so that's how I came across working alongside various different tech providers, because technology is at the heart of how law firms and lawyers operate, and as technology grows and develops, it's becoming more important to how we function. And so the tech company didn't want to be in the legal sector because it's quite hard to understand how lawyers think, and it really needed legal teams or legal people to properly understand the law that we do. So what a normal day in a lawyer looks like is only how that can be explained by a lawyer to the tech people to properly implement a solution that really works without it being different apps and different functions. I think there's a lot of different types of process that we work with. You have a case management here and a CRM there, and too many different things.
Let's talk about, I feel like perhaps, so we're not going to focus solely on product, but I do really want to know, so that we can understand better about the product that you've built. Can you explain what it is, and then we can sort of move back from there, as it were?
Absolutely fine, yeah. So as a lawyer, I've always found quite a lot of the admin really, really tedious. But also I've been at it a long time, and you sort of being a bit of a technophobe, which is really quite ironic because I'm now building a tech company. But a lot of the processes and procedures that we work with are really, really simple and straightforward, but the technology doesn't work from a lawyer's perspective. So what this tool does, it's called the Ever-Learning Intelligent Engine. And so I can teach the tool to understand some of the processes that I'm doing. And if you think of things like form filling or onboarding a client, where you're asking for certain information and it's really quite straightforward and easy, and it's a process, that's what the Ever-Learning Intelligent Engine can do. But what we've done is built it onto a platform with an end-to-end solution. So that your functionality of, okay, I've had this telephone call, it can transcribe the notes of the call and put them in the right case file, and you can build the case file, and the engine can do that swiftly in an automated way, but you're looking at what that data is, and putting it in the right place for where you need to keep it as a lawyer.
Is that not what's called a case management system?
There is a case management system element to it, but what you don't have with a case management system is that all the interfaces that you then work with, be it your client billing data, your time recording, your calendar, your tasks, and what you're actually functioning on. So if you think as how you actually function and how many meetings you need to set and how many emails and how many different files you're working on and then suddenly you're looking at this document and then a different client phones you. The Ever Learning Intelligent Engine allows that functionality in a much more structured way. So it has that element, a case management element to it, but it's more an end-to-end solution using an automative process on anything within your functionality as a solicitor that can be automated.
Have you, and you launched last year, so have you already started building up a customer base?
I've gone beyond the MVP stage really, and it's already at the stage where we're almost completed building what the tech team advised me is phase 1.
So you're still doing the build, really?
We're still doing the actual build. We wanted to make sure that it was a concept that would work and that would be saleable.
And you've obviously been the solicitor, so you've done the legal exam. Have you had other lawyers involved?
Oh yes, yes. And I've used quite a lot of paralegals trainees that have come out of university and always used tech.
Yeah.
And what I've done is said, well, here's a task, but please would you do it the way I ask you to, but then would you use this AI and would you use this AI, but report to me as to what differentials are on that task and why that makes it easier. So I've got a real insight as to, not just from my perspective of this tool making the admin easier, but from the perspective of the new lawyers coming in as to what will they need from their understanding of technology for how they want it to function for them.
So it's called Kai, isn't it?
It's Kai. She's Kai. Kai can be either. It's a beautiful name because it's one of the oldest names in the world. It crosses every religion, every culture, and it's male, female, or other.
I wish we'd longer, but that's a great first introduction.
So that's my first ever introduction to Kai, because Kai's not yet launched, because it's very special as your digital legal assistant. People are so concerned about AI taking jobs and just taking away people, whereas the whole point of it is to take the drudgery out of our jobs, take you away from your computer and put you back with people. So I've personified the digital legal assistant as more person.
So if people want to find out more, where do they look? What's the website?
Probably the first place is either onto our website or onto LinkedIn.
What is your website?
LegalAi Limited.
LegalAi.
Limited.
Thank you.
Thank you so
sorry
much.
we don't have more time today, but it's really great to meet you.